Hey guys, and welcome to AA Batteries. And today we're going to be going over r/PettyRevenge on Reddit. And so I picked out a good batch of stories that I think you guys will enjoy. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and watch. So the light has been green for a second or two, and you need to honk me? Very well. I was at the front, waiting at a red light, when I looked down to change the radio station. I had just hit the first preset button when I hear the triple horn blast from behind me. Sure enough, the light had just turned green, so I got my pickup truck moving and give a "sorry about that" wave. I guess that wasn't good enough for the Grand Prix qualifier in the Acura, who whipped around and passed me, median divided, 2 lanes per side, and gave me another horn blast as he pulled away. Fine, whatever. About a mile down the road, there's another red light at the intersection, from my right hand turned into my neighborhood. And who is sitting in my lane but my old friend? He's in the front seat, while his significant other, I assume, is giving him a talking to about something. She is talking, he has his head turned watching her. The light is still red as I sit behind them. I watch. Oh, please, please. The light turns green. I give it a 2 count. He hasn't moved. I lay down on my horn with all the petty vengeance I can muster. He turns his head to look back, and I give the most sarcastic smile and wave of my life. He just shakes his head and drives off. I make my turn and almost gave him one more horn chirp, but instead I smiled, knowing the scales were perfectly balanced, as all things should be. So quick backstory. I live in an apartment with a parking lot in the back, but we always leave by the back door anyway because it's a lot easier. We have a parking space, but we don't own a car, so we rent it out to one of the neighbors. We're in Canada, so there's a lot of snow everywhere. The city usually shovels in the morning. I'm also on crutches right now. Now with the story. A few days ago, a random car took our parking spot. They parked in the worst way possible, blocking our path to get outside. It was literally impossible for me to get around it in my crutches. We could leave by the front door, but the sidewalk on this side is one of the last to be shoveled, and it can take till noon after a big snow day. My dad still hadn't done it all by hand, so I could get out and leave the house. We checked with the neighbor who rents the space, and it wasn't them. We decided to leave a note explaining that they couldn't just park there without asking, and even drew a no parking sign on their car window in the snow. The next day, the car is still there, but clearly left and had come back. We left another note, giving them a last warning to just park in the street, which all the neighbors who have 2 cars or have guests do. Guess what? Yesterday morning, the car is there again, so we thought we would teach him a lesson. My dad and brother shoveled all the snow in our yard, and even our neighbor's yard, and covered that car in snow. By covered, I mean you could see the general shape of the car, and that's it. So much snow, you could think there was nothing under it. This morning, the car is gone. We'll have to shovel again, since the snow is blocking the path, but it was totally worth it. I didn't see them try to uncover their car, but it must have taken at the very least an hour, most probably 2. Moral of the story: don't steal parking spaces and listen to warnings. People are petty and will make your day harder. Also, don't be a jerk. Alright guys, so for the last story today, I picked a pretty long one. It is titled "Stop Asking, Kid." Okay, so the backstory is pretty simple. I work at a Sears hometown store over each summer while I'm in college. The difference between this and a normal Sears is that it has a focus on riding lawnmowers and doesn't suffer from the big Sears department thing that's going on right now. Anyways, we only have one item in stock that is technically for kids. It's this weird golf cart / dune buggy with a cage that lets it roll over. However, the company responsible is not very good at sending the cart. It never has the right pieces, and we even get sent carts without steering wheels, of all things. On to the story. Almost every day, this middle schooler around the age of 15 kept coming in and asking if he could buy the cart. Keep in mind, this is a gasoline-powered vehicle. Every time he asked, I had to tell him that he needed a parent to buy it. He always had the same response. Come on, be cool, dude. Don't be mad that I get straight A's and you're stuck here for the rest of your life. Let me just say I wore the same college jacket, drank out of the same college cup, and even had a giant backpack with a giant college logo on it every single day. I always tried a different response. It became a game after a while. You ever walk away from an argument and think of the perfect thing to say back? This is your heaven. Straight A's. Who's the president right now? Obama. What's his first name? That is his first name. Dummy. It was 2017. It honestly got to the point where my manager said that I could treat him however I saw fit. She was tired of him showing up. It went on like this for a while. I even managed to get his name because he kept wearing the school lanyard into Sears. Wrong move, kid. A guy came in one day to buy oil mix for his lawnmower, and his name appeared on the register. I just had to ask, is your son's name... Insert kid here. Yes, sir. Why? Can you stay for a bit and hide behind that refrigerator? I think you need to hear this. He seemed to understand and pretended to be browsing. 3:12 p.m. Here we go. Hey dude, can you sell me that go-kart? Kid, I've told you this for the past 2 months. You're 15 and confessed to not even having enough money. The cart is incomplete and has a sign on it for the entire time that you've been showing up. If you want it, you have to put up with your parents. He went on as normal. Shut up. You're a redneck. Not very nice words. I have straight A's and a full ride scholarship to Harvard. You're just a... His father came up behind him and escorted him out of the store. That kid went pale as a sheet of paper. That's impressive. His father came back because he forgot his bag. So does he really have straight A's? No, but I'm gonna make him think he's gonna live up to his word if he's gonna brag about it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is my first video, so go easy on me. But I hope to see you guys again very, very soon.